Good morning, everybody. We're going to make snow-dusted pecan cookies. Snow-dusted pecan butter cookies. And we're going to make this for Easter. And it's going to look like balls. So it'll be kind of like an Easter egg. So first thing we're going to do today is we're going to cream some butter and honey together. So let me show you. I've got a cup of butter. Now that is equal to 2 sticks, and I softened it. See how I put a little bit of, I put it in the microwave just for a second till I could get it kind of soft. Let me get my spatula. I forgot. I knew I'd forget something. All right, so I'm going to put that in my mixer. That's easy enough, isn't it? Got on me a carrot apron today, a bunny apron. See how cute it is. All right, and we're going to mix with that cup of butter 1/3 cup of honey. It doesn't matter what kind of honey you use, but that's 1/3 cup of honey. And you can't even see my mixer bowl. There we go. So I'm going to put that in there, and it said to cream it till it was mixed good. And what I did is I warmed my honey just a little bit in the jar that it was in before I measured it, because you want it kind of warm and your butter's kind of warm. It's going to mix together better. All right, so to do it on medium speed. Are y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving? Listen to me, for Easter, what am I thinking this morning? I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm just too busy. That's what it is. But anyway, you're going to mix this till it's all creamy. It's looking good, looking good. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? That'd be good just like that, with that butter and honey mixed together. I thought I heard something. Must have been a bird. On a biscuit. Butter and honey butter, some people call it. Alright, so now I'm going to move you over to the other part. Alright, now we're just going to add 2 ingredients in here. And by the way, that butter was salted butter. Okay, salted butter. Alright, so now we're going to put some white lily flour in this bowl, and we got to use the all-purpose flour. And for you new cooks out there that have been cooking with flour, you've got the all-purpose flour and you've got the self-rising flour. I make my biscuits out of self-rising, and then I make my dumplings out of all-purpose. But on recipes like cookies and cakes, just do whatever it says. And this recipe calls for all-purpose, meaning it's not going to rise up. So in this measuring cup, I have got 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups of plain, that means all-purpose flour. Okay, now I'm going to add my pecans. And you can use whatever pecans you want. This time, I chose the glazed pecans. You can use plain pecans. You could use one with a flavor like the lemon pecans that Preacher's makes, or the lime, whatever you want. But I'm going to use the glazed ones this time. And look, I see they've got a new bag. Preacher's, so look, it's got a little tab thing on it. I was looking at it a while ago. I don't think they've been having that. If they have, I've never noticed it. You pull the tab down, and it opens it up. And you're supposed to have chopped pecans in these. And this one is already chopped. This is honey glazed, so it should taste really good with that honey that's in the thing. And I need 1.5 cups. I can get them out. Let me see. All right, that's it. 1.5 cups of pecans, and you put that directly in your flour, and we can close this back up for another time. All right, I'm gonna get a spoon, and I'm gonna just kind of coat the pecans These are the cut up kind. See how little they are? I'm going to coat them in here. And we're going to go back over to our creamed mixture and mix it in. Y'all, this is so easy. This is an easy recipe. Easy, crazy. All right, let me move you back over there. Okay, here you are, back at the mixer. And we're going to bring our little stuff over here, and I'm going to turn it on gently and add this to it until it mixes real good. Easy? Y'all can do this. My kitchen looks dark this morning. The sun was out, now it's gone behind the clouds. Last night, there was a clap of thunder so loud, I sat straight up in my bed. I thought, what in the world? Alrighty, got that cleaned out. Y'all can come help me wash dishes if you want to. Get the kitchen clean. You want to make sure it's all mixed in there good, okay? Somebody said the other day, Miss Brenda, you need a new mixer. Well, I agree. Look at it. It's just a dancing. All right, that's it. All right, pull it up, push that all off of it. That's our creamed mixture. All right. Don't you think this would be good for Easter? To have a big platter of beautiful cookies? I guess I could have put some food coloring in it and dyed it. But I'm going to dye eggs, so it won't matter. All right, there we go. Clean off my mixer. I'm going to move y'all back over to the other part now. Okay, y'all, now what we're going to do is cover this and put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and let it get real cold. Because we got to roll this in balls, okay? So, let me cover it. Like it said. I hope I got room in the refrigerator for this big bowl. I think I do. Y'all remember that little story about that little engine? He says, I think I can. I think I can. He was trying to get up the hill. I used to read that to my children when they were little. I hope y'all are reading books to your children. It's very important. When you're going on a trip, read them a book. Let me put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. I'll be right back. I don't know what just happened to my camera. All of a sudden it cut off. So I had to get over there and take it out of its little stand and turn it back on. I don't know what's going on with it. Anyway, this is your man soap. I'm going to open it. I don't want to open it over a cookie sheet. So we can look at it and see what it looks like. I'll have to give this to my son or Walt. Let them use it. What's a big bar in it? Ooh, gosh, it smells good. That's what it looks like. A huge bar. Look at it compared to my hand. Our oven's ready. And it does smell like an orange. It's good. It's good. So, I'm going to introduce y'all to that today. Let me get the stuff out. I think it's our 30 minutes has been over. Y'all, during this Easter season, I just want to read something to you that means a lot to me. And while our cookies are still in the refrigerator. This comes from Matthew. Let's see, what chapter? It's chapter 26, but I'm going to skip all the way over to verse 36. And this is where Jesus was going up to Gethsemane, okay? And this just lets us know, even though Jesus was God, this lets us know about his human side, because we're going to feel the same thing that Jesus felt here. And this says right here, then cometh Jesus with them into the place called Gethsemane, and saith unto his disciples. So he had some disciples with him when he went to Gethsemane, okay? And here's what he told them. I'm going to do it in South Alabama talk. Y'all sit here for a while, and I'm going to pray over yonder. So he's telling his disciples to sit right there and wait on him, because he's going right over there to pray. That's what he told them, over yonder, okay? And he took with him Peter and 2 sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Now, who was being sorrowful and very heavy? Jesus was. So when your heart is heavy and your soul is heavy, that is not a sin. That Jesus himself, the sinless Son of God, felt sorrowful, and he felt heavy, and he wanted to talk to the Father. He wanted to pray. And I know you've been in that same thing where you just couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. You couldn't wait to just talk to the Father. And that's how Jesus was feeling right here in this verse. I'm going to read it again. And he took with him Peter. So Peter was there. And 2 sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then said he unto them, now this is what he told those disciples, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And what he said, he said, y'all, my soul is so heavy. Please stay with me. And he's telling them to tarry, which means stay. Stay with me. So this is saying that Jesus wanted his friends with him when he felt sorrowful and when he felt heavy. He wanted them there, the same as we do, want our friends around when we need them. So Jesus went a little further, and he fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my God, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thou wilt. What Jesus was saying here is he's saying, I don't want to die. I don't want to be hung on the cross, but Father, if it's your will, I'm ready. And you know, sometimes when we pray, we pray selfish prayers, but God tells us to pray about everything. And sometimes what we want is not the will of God. But anyway, I just wanted to read that to you. I'm going to turn you off while I cry a while and wait on our cookies to get cold. Okay, our cookies are cold. I think I've gained my composure. Sometimes I just get emotional. Y'all just have to bear with me. All right, so our dough is cold and it's hard. I took me a piece of parchment paper and I have put it on top of my cookie sheet. Just a regular cookie sheet. I'm going to take me, it said roll these in about 1-inch ball. You want them all kind of the same. So I would say kind of like that. And put them on your parchment paper on your cookie sheet, okay? I'm just reaching my hand in there. Some of y'all may have a little scoop or whatever. I've never liked those scoops. I just don't like them. I just soon stick my finger in there and get me out some. It's not taking too long. These are going to be real pretty. What I did is I got me, since I'm doing them for Easter, I got me a bowl out of my china cabinet thing in there. Well, it's not hardly a china cabinet, but it's a cabinet. And hey, darling, come on in. I'm talking to my Facebook people. What you making? These are called snow. I'm making it for Easter. Snowy, come here and say something to them. Tell them what you've been doing today. Get over here, y'all. Y'all talk to Hannah this morning.
I have not had a good morning, so I have been cutting grass, and I have these steps going down to the pond at my house that are made out of railroad ties, and I ran the front tire of the lawnmower off the top one, and it's a big mower, and so I can't get it out, and I didn't call Walt. I'm gonna tell him when he comes home from work.
Maybe we can get Michael to run by.
Is he here today?
No, but I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, that happened, and then I also have this. I have fallen twice today already.
Oh my gosh!
One real bad time. I have this wooden ramp, like a wheel. I guess it's handicap accessible ramp that goes down off my porch. And it rained real bad here last night. It stormed real bad, and it's got a little bit of algae growth on it. It's wood. And so it was slippery, and I was going down it, and I'm telling you, I fell, and my leg went back behind me. I think I did a split. Anyway, I rolled around on the ground trying to get up, and I just had all kind of stuff happen today.
Well, it just wasn't. You should have stayed in bed.
I mean, I prayed this morning and read my Bible and did everything I was supposed to do. And then the Lord, He's trying to tell me something. I don't know, maybe to slow down. Maybe that's what he's trying to tell me.
He's trying to tell you to clean off your ramp.
Maybe so. And I was trying to get the grass cut real nice for Easter because I love to hide Easter eggs.
Oh, y'all, we have never spent an Easter where this girl right here didn't want to hide eggs. Now, what she does is the children hide them for their mama.
Yeah.
And then mama...
Every year.
I mean, didn't you get your engagement ring in an Easter egg?
I did.
All right, I want them to know that story. Tell them that story.
So we were down at the beach with Walt's family Easter that year, and he knows how I am about hiding eggs. Everybody hides eggs for me every Easter. It's one of my favorite things to do is look for them. Now, I like them to be hidden really hard, so he did an Easter egg hunt for me that morning on the beach, and he had hidden all the eggs, and so we were kind of going down the beach finding them, and we were at this house, and there was nobody else out on the beach, and so he kind of knew what I was finding, and he was watching me and everything, and then all of a sudden I found a golden egg, and he usually wouldn't hide a golden egg, it'd just be all regular eggs, and so I opened it up, and there was my engagement ring was inside of it. And he dropped down on his knee out there in the sand on the beach.
That romantic?
Asked me to marry him, and he had our colors from where we went to school, our university colors, tied on the band of the ring.
That's because he didn't want her dropping that expensive ring down in the sand and there it'd be.
Yeah. I didn't think about that, but I bet that's exactly his mama probably told him, you need to tie something on it in case she were to drop it, Anyway, I've got to, since the lawnmower is stuck, I drove my car over here this morning to Mama's house to get the mower because it was down here under the barn. And so I left my car here at her house, got on the mower, rode back to my house. Now it's stuck, so I just walked here.
So she walked back over here.
On foot, and because my car's over here.
And I've got some leftover chicken and rice. We'll get that out in a minute as soon as I get these cooked. This is going to be for Easter, though.
What is it called, man?
Like it's called snow-dusted pecan butter cookies.
Okay.
And
I love those sandy cookies.
Well, I think it's going to be, pecan sandy.
Yeah, I bet it's like
you
that.
leave them in balls, and we're going to cook them real slow, and then we're going to roll them in that powdered sugar.
Oh, so it's not flat like
no.
that. No,
it's going to look like that. And y'all, this is the pretty bowl I've got out. I'm going to put them in for Easter. I think doesn't that look Easter? With a pretty flower and whatever on it, leaves.
I was coming over here to tell you that I got my table set, ready. It's so pretty for Easter. Let me
put this in.
I was going to tell Mother if she wanted to come over there for Easter instead of us coming here.
That sounds good. I'll bring my stuff over there. All right, y'all, we're going to cook this 25, 30 minutes, but it's just on 300. So I'll get back with y'all in a little bit when they're ready to come out, okay?
Y'all hope I have a little bit better luck the rest of the time.
You got lipstick on you where I kissed you.
God, well.
Looks like blush. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, it's time to take them out. I did mine a full 30 minutes. Let me get me another pop pad. It's going to take 2. This paper will slide off of this thing. I don't even know why we had to use the paper, to tell you the truth. I think it would have been fine without it. And I've got one more batch to cook. So this made a lot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 25 right there. And over here I got 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 30. There's 38 of these things that's going to be cooked. So what I'm going to do is slide this off of here. Just pull it off like that. We're supposed to let it cool for 5 minutes. They're going to roll it in this powdered sugar. And I'm going to put the other ones like this. I'm going to see if it makes a difference. I'm going to do me a test run. I just don't think we need that parchment paper. I'm going to just scatter these about and let those cook 30 minutes and we'll be done with this. I'm not going to let anybody eat any till Easter Day, Easter Sunday. But I do want to show y'all something. I was talking to somebody at church last night about my new cookbook. They said, I didn't know you had a new cookbook. I said, yes, I've told y'all about it 2 or 3 times. And they said, we can't get you every time on Facebook. Something's going on, y'all. I don't know what it is. But you're going to have to start looking me up, I guess, on Facebook, on Cooking with Brenda Gantt, Facebook. Because she said she couldn't find me. So here is how you order my new cookbook. It's called Linger Around the Table. Now, the other one sold out, the first one. I mean, I don't have it anymore. You can't order it, but you can order my new one. It's a beautiful book. It's got great stories in it this time. I even put my artwork in it this time, and over 100 recipes, good recipes. And so you can call this number, or you can go online and order it from BrendaGanttBook.com. It'll be a good thing. Got my scripture in it and everything. All right, so you're supposed to let this cool for 5 minutes, and then you roll it in your powdered sugar, and then let it cool a little bit and roll it again. So I'm just going to do like this. You want it double rolled is what it amounts to. So it's going to be like that. Looks good, doesn't it? And then we're going to roll it again. So I'm going to put a few in there and roll them. And I think I'll put them on a plate right now. I don't want to put it in my pretty container yet. I'm just going to roll them in this. And then later when I roll them again, then we'll put it on our plate. It may kind of taste like those pecan sandies. I'm not sure. But they sure are going to be pretty when we get done with it. And you could serve these on Easter Sunday. They probably won't last too foggy morning. Somebody's going to come around and like them, and they're going to just eat them all up. So you want to roll this twice now. Let this sit on there, and then we're going to put them back in here and roll them again, okay? So they'll be real pretty. All right. Thank y'all for being with me today. Thank you for being in my kitchen. Thank you for loving the Lord. He loves you. Find you a church to go to this week for Easter Sunday. Put on your Sunday clothes. If you don't have any, go anyway. There's that old crow out there eating my songbird food. Get out of there, crow. Go on. He's not even paying me a bit of attention. I've already been out the door 2 or 3 times to run him off. What he does is he fills his mouth up as full as he can get it, and then he flies off. All right, there's that. But I'm going to roll them again in a little while, but y'all don't need to see me do that. I don't guess. Well, I'll come back and let you see the second time. Okay, y'all, we're going to roll these cookies for the last time, and I'm going to put them in my pretty bowl. And I'm not going to let y'all see me roll those that are the extra ones because my video's too long. Let me put this is what I'm going to put it in, though. I think that'll be pretty. And I actually got a top for that, but I'm not going to use it. All right, so you put it in here again, kind of tap it off lightly, and see how much better, oh goodness, see how much better it does if you have 2 wraps instead of 1. See see how much more coated? So I'm going to just do like that, and I'm going to put several in there at one time. That'll be the smartest thing to do. Toss them around in there, put them in your little container, and then when your grandbabies come over, or your children, or whatever, you'll have something good. And you want to make some things ahead of time, and then you won't be stressed out on Easter, because I know Easter, it's, you got folks coming in, and you're trying to do this and do that. But as you celebrate, remember that you are loved by the Father. He gave his life for you and for me. We didn't need for him to, but he did because he loved us so much. He rose. Y'all know that song that says, up from the grave he arose, with the mighty triumph o'er his foes. He arose, he arose, hallelujah, Christ arose. I can't sing, but I sing in my heart. Love y'all. Bye. Talk to you later.